Yeah, Alicia is so jacked.
How was breakfast?
Oh, super good.
Are you on vacation?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm on vacation.
Did you just shoot a bear?
Welcome to Bear Camp, North Idaho. Yeah, we're gonna go in the cabin and see what the guys are up to. Nope, wrong way. See, this is what happens when other people give me camera gear. Speaking of camera gear, why do you have so much stuff?
I was getting ready to go bear hunting, and Tim's like, well, we should go over what's in your pack. And I was like, oh, that's never been done before. And yeah, what do you want to, grab your bag and we'll compare what you know, hey, if you want to be a YouTuber, you want to make content because it's so easy to do.
Yeah.
Let's show them. So I'll bring you guys right now. I'm literally making my pack for an afternoon, evening bear hunt. And I'll just take you through it right now. Like uncut, not fancy. You guys would like this. So first things first, we got to stay hydrated. So I like an Nalgene. I like to mix. I usually do hydrate, recover. Today I'm tired. I'm going to do a little alert, energy and focus. Yeah. A scoop. And then, by the way, if you ever use this stuff, make sure you wash your Nalgene out when you're done, or your Nalgene will smell like vitamins for like a month. Here's my pack. I got the hoodlum. So this is the hoodlum. This is rain gear. Now, obviously today it's gonna be a high of 80 something. Tomorrow's 92. You don't need this, but I just want this to live in the bottom of my pack. I always wanna have it. So this is from Numa. I think it's called their, what is it? Their 3 element. It's very light, breathable. It's decent rain gear, but more importantly, it's the quietest rain gear, and it's made for bow hunters, which I like. There's that. In here's just a Numa dry bag. If it's raining, I can kind of get my stuff dry, camera gear wise. What do I have in there? I don't even know. We got a little bit of flagging tape and gloves, a backup headlamp, good to go. A charger. So this will be micro USB. So this is like some of the cameras will be USB-C or micro or your cell phone. So charger, a backup instant coffee that I would just mix with water, and a buck knife. This would be more like just a heavy duty gut knife. I wouldn't really skin with this. So keep that in the bottom. And then this is, I always have like some sort of last resort, like I'm out of water. No, I'm not. I got a Gatorade. Paleo bar, pineapple, fruit on the go. I'm never running out of food. And then I obviously have this for charging a cell phone, and I'll put a backup game bag in there. So then just get the air out of it, put it in the bottom. That's kind of heavy. Next up, truckers. So I don't use a lot of trekking poles. If we were to kill something in a hellhole, I'd be using these to help get it out. Technically, I could keep this on the four-wheeler or at the truck. I just keep it with me because lately I've been kind of far away from the truck. If I pull these out, it's because we're packing something out. All right, let's do side panel. I got a spotter. This is a 65 millimeter. It's a razor. Literally just for getting footage through a phone scope of bears from far distance. I already have a lot of footage, so if I were being honest, I probably wouldn't pack this tonight because I don't care to get much more footage of bears. We got plenty. I will say though, sometimes there's that one bear stump that's so far away that the 10x42s are lying to me. And if I get desperate enough, I'll bust this out to confirm, is that a bear stump or is that a bear?
How much does that weigh, you think?
2 pounds?
Yeah.
It's heavy.
2 pounds just to try to get footage.
And then I have the adapter for this outdoorsman. Yeah, I like the Vortex tripods, but I like this the best. It's the most stable for a spotting scope. Like I can lock in the pan and the tilt, and I don't have, like, it's rock steady. Put the phone scope on it, it's good to go. So, and then it doubles as my tripod for self-filming. This goes in the other side pouch. Let's work our way to the bottom. So this is my large bear out there. Like, what headlamp is that? I'm gonna put the headlamp in here. This is my main headlamp, LED Lenser. This is the brightest headlamp that I found. Both the boys were coveting it last night. They're like, what headlamp is that? You can see better with that. And it's true, especially when you're blood trailing, and you can recharge it, which I like. You just got to remember to recharge it. Goes in here. This is my Ghetto phone scope that I've made custom to my iPhone. And that's how I roll. I'm from Elk, Washington. Look it up. This is how we roll. We don't need this charger. This is a Poseidon. I don't need to pack it. I already got one in there. Backup release. This is the Scott XT. I don't think they make them anymore. Keep one knife. This is what I skinned my last bear with. Did you get a look at that? I did resharpen it. Just, it's shorter. It's not as, like, I think a better skinning knife would be this one from Buck. Which one is it? I don't know. But that would have been a little handier, I think, for you skinning and getting around the paws.
Yeah,
and
that steeper angle too. The blade angle really blunts off at the end, and I was having a real hard time. He was getting through it with his Leatherman easier than I was.
I'm gonna probably pack one of these. I'm gonna probably go here just for skinning, and then I got that big dog if I need to gut or pull big chunks off. So that goes in here. This stays out. In here, this side pouch, a couple things. These snacks. And then I always bring a card reader in case I come across your trail camera and it's unlocked. I'm gonna check your trail camera photos, download all of them, and then delete your card so you don't have any success, because I'm worried about your success getting in the way of mine. I'm joking. This is for my trail cams. If I want to check them or whatever, you can read them. It's just good to have in your pack. And I would say that this is my second one. I bought it from Amazon. It's an Apple one. They go bad. I don't know why. I think they don't have a long lifespan. At least I haven't found. So you might have a backup. I'm gonna put my snacks in here too. So snacks wise, we got a Cliff Bar, RX Bar. I think snacks wise, we're probably good. However, I want some Snickers, and these are the best. Have you guys had these yet? The peanut butter cup one? This is what dreams are made of. These are what I look forward to when I'm glassing, a pack out bar, and a pack out bite. So we're good on snacks. Next tier up, wet wipes. I'm not a dry wipe kind of guy in the mountains. I like a clean, tidy, yep. So that's what I use here. And this little guy, I believe, is just a couple of lighters and a rangefinder battery and backup chapstick.
That's next level.
That's just called experience. And then I stole my kid's walkie-talkie that actually works pretty good. If I get a bear down and we're within range, we know which channel to go on and be like, anybody out there got one down? Please send the cavalry. I need help. This is from Northwest Retention Systems. I'm gonna be honest. We don't have a lot of grizzlies here. In fact, I've never seen one. When I get a bear down and it's dark and I'm by myself, I like to strap this on underneath. When I'm making stalks and stuff on bears, I don't worry about it. I'm not that worried about it. If I saw a wolf or something, I would try to shoot with my bow. I do pack heat, but I don't really wear it unless I got a bear down. When I'm elk hunting, usually in Grizz country, I have a 44 or that 40 caliber, and it's on underneath here. And yes, it does fit. Puffy, this is for that last hour. Even today when it's in the 80s, it'll be cold. I had a puffy on last night. It's for the ride out in the dark. It gets cold, so I just have a pack. This is not out yet, but it should be coming out in June or July. It's a prototype. It's pretty much the best thing Numa's done so far is make a killer puffy. This is the Gunnison hoodie. I will, like a man, wrap this around my waist like this, more over the shoulders, and I will be hunting tonight until I feel like, wow, it's cooling off. And then I'll wear this. Camera-wise, we got 2 more to go. I pack a DSLR. This is a 12-24 lens. This is for B-roll, uptight stuff, and photography. And then I pack a little Sony 4K. This is for filming stocks. I'll put this on the same tripod that I have in here. And then I have a head cam. It is made by Ordro. Terrible name, I can't even remember it. But that can go on your head and you can try to film yourself stalking. It's okay, but it's better than nothing. And so this is kind of my YouTube obligation, is the spotting scope, the phone scope, the handy cam, the A7 III with the 12-24 G lens, this little action cam, and I have an iPhone. And then let's go over the bow, because
how much extra weight is just that adding to your pack? Like just the photography side of stuff?
I think my pack should probably weigh 25 to 30 pounds, and I think it weighs 45 to 55 pounds, given on all the stuff I'm packing. So just an additional 15 pounds of stuff minimum.
Just to try to film yourself. Just to make your hunts harder.
To make everything harder.
Yeah.
To worry about getting a bear in frame instead of worrying about how far, what the range is, what he's doing. I'd rather be looking at it through my binos. I'm dicking around with the camera on tripod. But I signed up for this. I'm using the Mathews V3 27. People have asked me, I think I've made it pretty clear. This is more of my ground blind tree stand, light, compactable. I love the 31 for out west big game hunting, which was what we are doing. But I wanted to tinker, and so I wanted to shoot a bear with an X Impact with the iron wheel single bevel, 125. So I didn't want to change my setup on my V331. I was telling Brandon this, I'm like, I don't want to touch it. It's so money. I'm so confident. So I've made this work. I bought these X Impacts. I fletched them helical to the right because this single bevel is to the right. And I really want to see what this does through a bear. Last night, shot an awesome bear with the wide 125 vented from Iron Will. And I was blown away at the entry hole. I mean, I was blown away. I thought it was awesome. People are gonna ask, what grip is this? Apparently it's a ZPC. Is that what it says? There's this kid who works at Attaboy's Archery in Marysville, Ohio, who makes these somewhere. And he's like, hey, do you wanna try this? I said, He's like, here, take 2. I ended up slapping it on. I really like it. So it's on there. I'm more of a side plate kind of guy, to be honest with you, but it's cool. It's good. I got Brandon's long ass stabilizer on the front. We were tinkering, just shot, I don't know, we were at 82 yards. I threw that on, added more length to the back bar, put one in the middle at 82 with this. So I like it. It floated a little bit better, so a little more stable. We're gonna try it tonight. It's a loner. Thanks, Brandon. I'll give it back. Brandon, what do you got?
I just want to show like the extra stuff. I've got basically all the standard stuff that Dan's got in his pack, except he's probably a little more prepared. Like you've got kind of redundancies that I don't carry, that I should carry, but it's just through experience that you've figured it out. I think the extra stuff that thinking about carrying for doing videos, like tripod, this is 3 pounds. And then because I rarely get to have experiences like this, I wanted to bring both of my good DSLRs and great lenses. So this right here is probably 3.5 pounds by itself, 70 to 200, 2.8 lens out front of the Canon EOS R. I do not like any of my stuff for coming out and hunting. Like it gets dirty and it's too expensive to take out of the studio and it's way too heavy. It's completely impractical. And then the second one is the Canon R6, EOS R6 with the 15 to 35 on the front. Really good in low light. It's got IBIS so you can, like it's not jittery. So this is a fantastic camera and the giant mic that gets really good looks when you're wearing it on your chest as you're walking like through the airport. Yeah, everybody wants to touch the fuzzy squirrel. And then I've got which we didn't use for my stuff, but this is a Canon 50mm 1.8. So little baby lens and it's super lightweight. So that's actually, yeah, like this is practical. Probably an extra 12 pounds of gear just to try to film and create more inconveniences for myself in trying to hunt. Yeah, I mean, I assume that you guys are watching this on the ElkShape channel, but if you're not subscribed already, like it's not a huge commitment. Just turn your phone sideways and push the subscribe and the like button. Do it, do it, do it. It's easy and it helps us out.
While you're at it, if you're over, check out Brandon Mcdonald Archery. We're talking about stogies, fine wine, and a lot of unbiased, honest, real talk on archery. Very legit. Just hit subscribe, follow along, learn some stuff. Pretty dope.
Chase the winter out of my mind like the dark in the